Today, we're going to talk about a topic that's probably going to touch a nerve with you, and it is the difference between wanting success and accepting responsibility for it. I am an entrepreneur. I am a father. I'm a husband. I am somebody who, at one point in my life, chose to take my life into my own hands and take control over it, take control of the outcomes that happen in my life. One of the things that I've been fortunate to do with my family is we have been traveling full time in our RV for the last 2 years. We've essentially been living a vacation for the last 2 years. One of the reasons that we have been able to do that is because of a choice, the choices that we make to accept responsibility for our own success. And if you're like me, you're somebody who wants to live a life of abundance. You're somebody who has goals. You're somebody who wants to have different outcomes in your life than maybe your parents have. Maybe you want freedom. Maybe you want the ability to spend time with your kids. Maybe you want time to travel. Maybe you want time to be able to enjoy your life. Maybe you're trying to not have any bills, but still have income that gives you freedom. And all of these things are possible. But the one thing that's the difference between you getting what you want and you not getting what you want is you accepting responsibility for your own success. Now, I have seen time and time again people with the most resources, people with the most time, people with the most relationships still don't have success. And I wondered in my head, if all these people have everything available to them, how are they still not able to obtain success? And at one point in my life, I actually looked down on myself and I said, man, if people who go on Shark Tank who get a deal aren't able to get their business to work, how in the heck am I going to get my business to work when I don't have the financial means? I don't have the relationships. I don't have the resources. I don't have the know-how. I don't have all the business acumen. I don't have the past histories of success. If these people can't figure out how to do it, how am I going to figure out how to do it? And the one thing that changed, that incrementally changed how I started living my life when I started taking responsibility for my success. The success that you have is no one's responsibility but your own. The one thing that will always help you guarantee your success is you taking responsibility for your success. If you can't do that, all those other things are great things to say that you have. It's great to have money. It's great to have resources. It's great to have people who have experience and all that. I hate to tell you, most times you're just not going to be successful because you have to want it more than all of those other things. If you don't have the resources, but you have the desire and you have the willingness to believe in yourself and go out and get your success, you can get it. If you don't have those relationships, but you have the desire and willingness, you can be successful. And when I started learning this, it was actually great news for me. I embraced it. I actually loved hearing that I was responsible for my own success because I no longer needed all those other things that I thought I needed. And while I see so many gurus and people online talking about all these things that you need, the first step that you need to take on your journey, on your road to success, is believing in yourself, believing that you deserve it, believing that you can do it, believing that you already have everything inside you that you need to be successful. And most people just never embrace that internal. And if you don't embrace the internal, it's going to be a very hard road because there's no one that's going to believe in you the way that you're going to believe in yourself. And even if they do, if you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to put in the effort and the level of work and the level of commitment that it takes to truly be successful. This video is not an inspirational video. This is a turning point for you. This is a point in your life where you can finally say, I am going to be in the driver's seat of my life. I've been on this ride of life and no one's even in the driver's seat because no one else is going to drive your car for you in this thing called life. You have to be the driver of your own life. And when you start to understand that you can take yourself wherever you want to take yourself, and that's the freedom. That's the freedom of taking responsibility for your life and your actions and your goals and whatever it is that you want to get out of this life. If you're in the driver's seat, you control where you go. You control how far you go. You control how high you go. You control everything if you take responsibility for your own success. Hey, if you like this video and it was encouraging to you, make sure you like and subscribe and also leave comments. If this video, maybe, there's other things that you want me to discuss or talk about, I'm happy to talk about anything that I've gone through on my entrepreneurial journey, whether it's the mental health side of things, whether it's the financial, whether it's the times when I had quote unquote failures, whatever it is that you want to know about my entrepreneurial journey, I am an open book and I want to share those things with you because I know it can be very hard. And I know that if you just have a little more insight, if you have a little more knowledge about what's to come along your journey, I want to share those with you because I want you to be able to go as far as you possibly can go. And one way that I know people can go further is if number one, they believe in themselves, but number two, they're surrounded by other people who want to see them be successful. So I'm on this journey with you. And like I said, like and subscribe if you like the content, love, love the support, but always here to try to help fellow people who are trying to get in the driver's seat of their life, take control of your life, and go as far as you want and make an impact that's so significant. It changes the world. It changes the people around you. It changes a lot of things that maybe you never thought would change in your life for you.